Welcome back. A local nonprofit with big ambitions, Neighborhood Bridges, is hoping to fight childhood and family poverty across greater Cincinnati. Right now, their goal is to reach, and it's a big one, 1 million kids. Joining me here on the couch to talk about this very lofty mission is the Neighborhood Bridges board member, Kelly Wegner, and then the community schools advocate, Sharice Slaughter. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I love your name.
I love your name. It's so easy for me to remember. So thank you all
I was
for
thinking
that.
the same thing. Okay, tell us a little bit about how exactly Neighborhood Bridges got started. So far, it's in 4 states.
Yeah, so Neighborhood Bridges, our mission is to connect communities and schools to meet basic needs and remove barriers so that when students show up to school, they're ready to learn and they can be successful. So it started in the Columbus area. The founder, Rick Bannister, was a board member in Westerville City Schools and just noticed that there was a need in some suburban school districts that folks may not know about. From the year 2000, the amount of poverty that we have seen, especially in suburban areas, has really grown a lot. And so it started out of his passion to figure out a way to really bridge the needs of the kids we're seeing in schools with the community organizations.
I say to people, it is in every community.
Absolutely.
Even some of what you would consider
Absolutely.
a more affluent community, there are still families that are struggling. Sharice,
Yes.
you probably see it firsthand. Tell me a little bit about some of the struggles that you have seen.
Some of the struggles that I see is that families just come into hard times. So, single mom is doing everything she can to keep kids in a, in the school district, the car breaks down, she can't get to work, loses her job. And then there's the struggle of making ends meet. So that is a very common problem. That's what I see the most.
Nothing breaks my heart more than thinking of kids who are hungry or worrying about
Absolutely.
the bare necessities. And that seems like that's what this is all about.
That's exactly
Yes.
what it is.
Talk to me a little bit about what kind of difference that you all see Neighborhood Bridges making.
It's amazing the impact because not only am I a board member, but I used to be in a school district that had Neighborhood Bridges as a partner. And when you hear from families about how thankful they are that you were able just to support them, even from the smallest thing to the largest thing, and the difference they're making in their lives, kids are able to show up ready to learn. Sharice, you were speaking about that earlier.
Right, so a kid cannot learn if they are cold or if they're hungry, if they don't have a place to sleep. So the barriers that are removed just from us helping each other are just tremendous. It gives a kid hope, and it gives a kid the ability to thrive.
Yeah, the ability to really focus and also see that there are good people trying to help them. I know that you guys
Absolutely.
recently launched, I talked about it, the new campaign to reach 1 million kids. Can you tell us a little bit about that? We're talking about beyond greater Cincinnati.
Yes, absolutely. So currently, Neighborhood Bridges is in 4 different states. We have 58 different communities. And in the 8 years that it's been around, we've been able to serve 538,000 kids, so which is awesome, and we're super happy about that. But we're not
Right,
done.
more than 500,000.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. But we want to do more. So we have what we call our big, hairy, audacious goal. we want to reach 1 million kids in half of that time. So we want to reach 1 million students and families in need across the nation in 3.5 years.
All right, so talk about how people can get involved.
So if people can just give $4, if 1,000 people give $4, that's $4,000, and that would just help boost up and help us to be able to serve the community.
Neighborhood Bridges is on most of the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, also Instagram, but also neighborhoodbridges.org. You can log into that, put in your zip code, and you can pull up the community schools that are near you and donate whatever you'd like to
Well,
donate.
I love it. And as we see so many of you help us do just that little donation, it's amazing how quickly it can
Exactly.
grow. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. And again, to learn much more about the Neighborhood Bridges, you can visit the link here on your screen. Just scan that QR code to donate. And of course, we're going to have all of that information for you, as well as more on this organization on our website. Go to WLWT.com. Kelly, Sharice, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Sharice.
much.
Thank you.
All right.